rolled bad pun for you again.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, my next story.
Bad pun again? We just had a bad pun. I want to re-roll. I don't want a bad pun.
Okay. Well, you shouldn't have said okay then.
I didn't know. Man, you gotta give me some old man. What are your grace here?
It's gonna roll bad pun again.
Give the old man some.
Associate this story with something else that reminds me. Whatever. Reminds you of something.
Okay. All right.
This story is about. What is it coming out of? Yes. Coming out of Neuroscience, or Neurosurgery, I guess. This is from Jane Kirby on The Independent. A woman living with Parkinson's disease played her clarinet while undergoing brain stimulation, offering surgeons immediate audible evidence of the procedure's success. Denise Bacon, that's her real name, 65, from Crowborough in East Sussex, so she's British, experienced instant improvement in her finger movements as the electrical current was delivered. The retired speech and language therapist underwent deep brain stimulation, DBS, to combat symptoms of Parkinson's, including bradykinesia and muscle stiffness. Diagnosed in 2014, the condition has previously affected her ability to walk, swim, dance, and play her instrument. During a 4-hour operation at King's College Hospital, Piomars Anshkan, a professor of neurosurgery, performed DBS to help relieve symptoms while Miss Bacon stayed awake. DBS is a surgical procedure using electrodes implanted in the brain and is suitable for some patients with disorders such as Parkinson. The DBS led to instant results on the operating table. Denise had immediately improvement in her fingers, allowing her to play the clarinet easily instead of having to, control your hands and be like, come on, fingers, move! Professor Ashkan said, toes the size of 5 pence pieces were made in Denise's skull after a frame with precise coordinates was placed on Denise's head, acting as a sat-nav to guide us to the correct positions within the brain to implant the electrode. Once the electrodes were in place on the left side of Denise's brain, the current was switched on, and immediate improvement was noted in hand movements on her right side. The same happened on her left side when we implanted electrodes on the right side of her brain. As a keen clarinetist, it was suggested that Denise bring her clarinet to the operating theater to see whether the procedure would improve her ability to play, which was one of Denise's main goals for the surgery. As a clarinet player myself, I don't know what I would do if I could no longer use my fingers anymore. I mean, the reason my fingers are so messed up is because I played the clarinet for like 12 years. I think that's what I want to blame anyways. We were delighted to see an instant improvement in her hand movements and therefore her ability to play once stimulation was delivered to her brain. Miss Bacon, who played clarinet in East Grinstead Concert Band until she had to stop 5 years ago due to her Parkinson's symptoms, was given a local anesthetic to numb her scalp and skull. She said, I remember my right hand being able to move with much more ease once the stimulation was applied, and this in turn improved my ability to play the clarinet, which I was delighted with. I am already experiencing improvements in my ability to walk, and I am keen to get back in the swimming pool and on the dance floor to see if my abilities have improved there. Miss Bacon opted for a rechargeable type of pulse generator battery that is implanted in her chest, which can last up to 20 years before it requires replacing. This monitors her brain activity and can help automatically adjust electrical stimulation when needed. We're doing it, guys! We're finally becoming cyberpunks! We're gonna be half cyborg robots! We're gonna replace our arms with guns! It's happening!
Oh, you realize?
Professor Ashkan said, deep brain stimulation is one of the most effective evidence-based and long-lasting therapies to control the motor symptoms of Parkinson's disease, improving tremor, stiffness, and slowness of movement. Modern advances in DBS technology are now allowing us to personalize the therapy to the needs of our patients and with a positive impact on their quality of life. So it's kind of a happy story, but also a weird story, Getting microchips not microchips, electrodes implanted in your brain so you can tell it, hey, I want to move my finger. Can I do that, please? Thanks. Cheers. Cheers, mate.
Yep.
That's my story.
You grew up in the wrong era and associate this with. Did you know the most popular music in the 30s and 40s, early 40s? The most popular band leader was Benny Goodman, and he was a clarinet player. And he was as big as, like, you know, Frank Sinatra, because Frank Sinatra was one of his singers.
No, clarinet does not get. As a clarinet player, clarinets do not get enough coverage. It's always saxophone and trumpets all the time these days.
Benny Goodman, man. Go back and listen to Benny. Yeah. Benny Goodman, over 150 hits. And, of course, he did hire Frank Sinatra, so that didn't hurt.
Yeah, I love clarinet. It doesn't get enough love.